Welcome back to the Course Guide Overview Part 2. Back to Physical Education, Athletics, and Health. After tryouts, we will be receiving rosters from the coaches, at which time we will upload those course requests to all athlete schedules who have made the teams, and so you will automatically be enrolled in those sports for which you make the teams. So you don't have to worry about that part during the registration process. A couple of courses that I want to give you a little further information about that are very commonly questioned. One is Environmental Science and Outdoor Education. This class is actually two classes combined together: Outdoor Education, which is a semester course, and then a science course called Environmental Science. If you take the Outdoor Ed Environmental Science combined course, you will have both courses back to back, either first semester or second semester. So make sure that you leave 2 blocks in your schedule during the same semester if you're going to register for the combined course. You will actually also add in the code ESWOE. Notice that it is not a number, a numerical code like the other courses are, and that is because it's a block code for these two combined courses. Another course that is commonly questioned or have students are interested in and want to find out more information is under, apologize while I'm flipping the pages around here, it's under College and Career Readiness, and it is the internship course. Let me move my box over. The internship course is for 12th grade students. It is 2 practical arts credits. You will be enrolled in this course during 2 periods of the school day, 5th and 6th periods, and you also need to take 0 hour. You have to have a job. You will meet on campus for one of those periods and then report to your work, where you will be graded for the 2nd credit. Make sure if you are registering for internship that you keep an eye on the announcements after the CAP process for the application procedure. You can register for internship, but then you will need to apply and be accepted into the program. If not, we will remove internship from your course request, and we will bring up 2 of your elective classes to replace it, your alternate choices. So that's a little information about the internship program that students are often interested in. Finally, I'm going to flip over to the back of the book for some information about the International Baccalaureate program. We have an excellent program. The teachers have received several weeks worth of training in IB. It's upper level and internationally recognized. If you are interested in IB, which is a program where classes are weighted like they are in AP classes, there is a series of courses if you would like to be an IB diploma graduate. There are tests that are associated with the courses at the end of each course, but it's an excellent program, and I recommend it highly to any of you who are interested in pursuing an academically rigorous course of study. Mr. David Chapman is the IB coordinator, and you can contact him for further information. Finally, at the back of the book, there are a few more resources on freshman transition for our incoming 8th grade students. Also, there are college planning timelines for freshman year, sophomore year, junior year. It gets a little more detailed because there's many more things that you juniors need to be working on and planning for. And then finally, the senior year, there are lots of things to plan for and to schedule and make sure that you stay on track on that timeline to meet all the deadlines for your school and college and financial aid applications. Finally, we have some information on financial aid, also for college entrance test. Again, the links are all clickable, so if you click the link in the flipbook, it will take you to those websites. We found some very helpful post-secondary websites that we've listed inside the book that are easily, you can get this information quickly by just clicking on the links. Some options after high school. Here are all of the 4-year colleges and university in Arkansas and all of the 2-year colleges and universities in Arkansas. If you qualify for the Academic Challenge Scholarship, meeting SMART core requirements and also the GPA and ACT requirements, then you can use that scholarship at any of these schools. If you have a program of study or a focus area that you're interested in and you want to see if it's available at these different schools, then you can start your research on this page by clicking the link to the school and searching for your program of study. Here are career and technical schools in Arkansas, especially in the northwest corner of the state, plus links to all of our military and U.S. Armed Forces recruiting programs. At the back of the book is an index with the courses listed alphabetically. So if you have trouble finding a course in the book, you can go to the back and locate it that way. And so now we're going to go back to the CAP website on the BHS page and look at a few more interesting links. Also on the BHS CAP website is a link to the CAP frequently asked questions. I wanted to go through some of those that were asked quite frequently yesterday while I was out visiting some seminars. We did do transcript reviews while we did the graduation checklist, and some students found errors, which we were aware that we might have. In fact, many of those errors have already been corrected. But if you found something on your transcript that doesn't look quite right, please let your seminar teacher know, and they will get that information to our registrars who are working to confirm that everything on your transcripts is correct and that the GPA is calculating correctly so that we can do rank calculations correctly as well. Start times, again, we talked about that with the start times with the athletic teams. So make sure you take a look at those course guide pages 57 through 59 if you're going to play a sport, and that you register for the correct start time. We do have several programs in it's called Secondary Career Center. Those programs are administered through Northwest Arkansas Community College and the Northwest Technical Institute. They're listed here. If you are interested in any of these programs, they will have meetings in the spring, and you can go during seminar and find out more and fill out the applications and go through the interview process. There are some minimum GPA requirements, and you need to have good attendance and a good discipline history. And so keep an eye out on the announcements to find out more about those. But go ahead and register for a full schedule of courses so that we have seats built for you in the master schedule should you choose not to go into one of the Secondary Career Center courses. Junior high school world language credit, we've had students ask on their checklist if they add those junior high school credits, and for world languages the answer is no. They do allow students to jump ahead, so if you had Spanish 1 in junior high, then you can start at Spanish 2 at the high school based on how successful you were in Spanish 1, but they do not count towards graduation requirements, those junior high school credits, so they are not figured into your GPA. Junior high school math credits are a little bit different. However, if you took Algebra 1 and or geometry at the 7th or 8th grade level, those courses will be included in your high school GPA, and so make sure that you when you're calculating your GPA that you include those courses. This is a change from years past. There was a new State Department Commissioner's memo that came out with this directive to include all 7th and 8th grade core courses in the student's high school GPA. So there is a letter on the website that gives more information about the GPA change regarding junior high school math. Finally, U.S. government and civics versus AP government. If a student takes AP government, it's a year-long class, and it will count for both the civics credit, half credit of civics and half credit of government. So if you intend on taking AP government at the senior level, then you do not have to take civics as a 9th, 10th, or 11th grader. You can postpone civics and government and then just take AP government as a senior. And then if you decide not to take it, then you still have that spot in your schedule to take civics and government. A commonly asked question is about AP Human Geography taken in 9th grade. It does not replace civics credit. It is actually an elective and does not count towards BHS or SMART Core required credits in social studies for graduation. It is an elective and it does carry a 5-point weight in GPA, but it is not a social studies credit. Practical arts versus fine arts. These are well detailed and outlined in the course guide, but the difference is fine arts are musical arts, dramatic arts, and visual arts, while the practical arts are the career and technical education classes, so they count differently in the credit checklist. Finally, math credits in graduation. I think we talked about that when we looked at the math labs in the course guide. And choosing a focus area, you can complete in more than one focus area, but you're only going to register for one. And you're only going to receive one cord at graduation. But you can actually complete the requirements and be recognized for more than one focus area. If you have questions, please be sure to tweet at BHS Cares using the hashtag BHSCAP2014, and we will get those answered. We will also post those questions and answers under the CAP Facts on the CAP website, and here is the web address for that website. Please take a look at the course guide and let us know what you think, if there's information that you would like us to include in further videos this week. We will be happy to do that. So thanks, and have a great weekend.